Hey folks, this is Game Master Mike, and we are going to take a brief sample of my Lion King fan-made comic. Now, this is going a lot well so far. I have two books. One of them is lots of drawings, but there's a comic in this, but not a very long. So this is a part one of the Lion King fan-made comic that I'm doing, and this is part two, which I have almost 80 pages done. So I'm going to do a review of my own graphic novel, which I've created. Now, this is a fan comic which takes place during the Lion Guard, which is a midquel series. So I pretty much liked it, so might as well make a fan-made comic out of it. So we're going to start off on this book. By the way, part one of the book I used the moleskin, but part two I used the sketchbook, which I like a lot better because it's a lot sturdier and it has these spirals, which I really do enjoy. So if you're into fan-made comics, I'd highly recommend getting the sketchbook because it's good quality, it's sturdy, and it's less acid-free versus the moleskin. So in here is like, pretty much did some random comic drawings here, but I decided to do the Lion Guard part one, and I also printed off some images online too. As you can see, there's the introduction, The Lion King 2 Simba's Pride side story, a midquel story that takes place during the movie part 1, which is also set during the Lion Guard, surprisingly. And we're going to start off with some images that I printed off. This is called An Enemy in Trouble, which is from the Lion Guard magazine, which was only released in Europe. So, have not found any images, so just a couple of blank pages until here's another one. So, yeah, this is pretty good. Back in my old apartment, we had a color printer which doesn't work often, so I had to switch over to the black and white, which is a hit or a miss. Some images look great, some don't. As you can see, the printer messed up with the paper jam, so it created this line, but it's doable, I'm going to say. So that's the images I found and I printed off, which looks pretty neat, but it's doable. It's a little dark, but it's something that I had to live with. And here is part one of the story. As you can see, I'm going to redo this comic real soon. I'm going to buy a small sketchbook, and I'm going to see if I can improve this a lot. So, you know, with a beginner, you know, I've did like a ton of Chronicles of Smash fan-made video game comics, which all the characters look like stick figures. I might remake that too, so it doesn't hurt to do a redesign. So yeah, this is pretty good. It has jackals, more hyenas. Of course, it has Nuka, Zira, Kovu, Kiara. And the Lion Guard will probably be the end in part two. I have not decided yet, depending on how much pages I have left. Like, this is pretty good. I like this images. This is my destiny, Zira says. So, pretty neat. Love all these images. There's the rhino attack, which looks pretty good. My drawing of a rhino looks fantastic. And here is the end of part one, which is a small side story. But here is part two in this amazing sketch pad. Here's the introduction. Part two, Hyena and Jackal Clan. Really do like the intro. So I'm going to do a ton of flipping. Now, these images have improved that I've drawn, and it gets better by the time I turn the pages, but it needs more background. And then it also has songs in it too. There's Rafiki. Really. Now, part 3 might have more of Rafiki in it. He makes a brief appearance in this one. There's the hyena clan. There's Jinja and the other clan of hyenas. And there's lots of new characters in it too. I've added a rat that got infected. Yeah, this turns out very well. Timon and Pumbaa, of course. Of course, Timon's cousin Fred from the Timon and Pumbaa comics also makes an appearance. Really do love watching the Timon and Pumbaa cartoon series. Really do enjoy that a lot. Yeah, there are some images that lacks a background, so I want to add more backgrounds when I get finished. Also, new hyenas that make an appearance too. There's one there. Do you remember me? Ed is in there. Shinji and Bonsai is going to be in there too. Like I said, more new characters have made an appearance. Like, I need to color Kovu's mane in it. That's one of the editing that I must do. And there's a lot of death in the Lion King fan-made comic that I'm making, so it's pretty much dark, but there's some humor in it. There's Kovu getting exiled from the Pride Lands. More new characters. I've added some rabbits. This looks pretty neat. So, as I move on to the comics, you know how much this improves a lot. So, my drawing skills has leveled up. I am very impressed. There's a thunderstorm when the Lion War is happening against the Pride Landers and the Outlanders. And that is currently the end of part 2. I still got more to draw. Look at all these pages, but hopefully before the spring comes, because I now have a lot of time right now because it's the less busy season of my job. And so I want to get this complete so I can do another review and read it out loud to everybody because it looks neat. Well, folks, there you have it. That is my brief sample of my Lion King fan-made comic. I really do enjoy the Lion King a lot. And until next time, folks, thanks for watching.